Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me today for your August reading. I'm going to shuffle some. I've just shuffled all of these decks, but I'm going to shuffle some more. Oh, okay, here's that in case you need that. Okay, here's a message for this month. Ride the wave. Very nice. Okay. Okay, I'm going to lay out 3 rows. And then we'll go over them. Oh my. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. High Priestess. This is intuition, someone highly respected. Really intuition. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Someone at the high end of the pentacles, female, abundance, security. You see all the greenery around, good things. Okay. This one is the Eight of Swords. And this is really something that is on your mind, in your mind, that you think is a problem that really is not a problem, but it's bothering you. A lot of times this is what someone has done to you or has said to you or has implied that has grown and keeps you keeps your head and your actions. When you think someone has been difficult or anything, your actions reflect that. So you just need to change your energy on this one, okay? Change your energy. Go out, do something you normally wouldn't do. If you pick one thing, pick something else to just create a new pathway. Get out of your normal routine on this. I feel like the normal routine is what gives the same experiences over and over. Okay. Here we have an abundance of choices. This is 7 of Cups. Okay. The abundance of choices is diluted with options that are not so good for us, okay? What I've said in the past is pick 2 of your best options that are good for you and research those a little further and make decisions off of those. As you see, this is the unknown, a snake, a dragon, illusions, and abundance and scholarly appreciation and awards. So, and as far as the path and the directions where they can lead you, but that's that one. Okay, here's the 10 of Wands, and the Wands, he has finished completion on something and putting them back. This looks like he's putting them back where they belong. He's completed his task. He's went through all of the wands, 1 through 9. He's at 10 and completion. So this is a good sign. Something is completed. Okay. Here's another 10. 10 of Swords. To me, this means betrayal. Someone has betrayed you, and perhaps you don't know it yet. That's what I'm feeling. You don't know it's been done yet. You think it's been done, but it hasn't been done yet. Perhaps this month it will come to light, okay? It's got to go through its own steps as well. Okay, another 10. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, this is an excellent card. This is family, family-owned business, family money, inheritance, abundance within your family. I want to say several generations, but it could also be going downward towards your children, your children's children, and so on. So there is some abundance there coming in. And I feel like learning how to manage it is an important piece to this one. Just because there's 10, 10, 10, okay? And that there's 3 10s in a row. So learn how to manage it is what I think this means here. Okay, 3 of Swords. In this case, something's not going to go your way as planned. And this looks like 2 situations going on to me. This and this. Something's not going to go your way. It parts ways of 2 to 1. So I don't see that there's a lot of cups in this reading. And the Capricorn is an earth sign, but this could be a work or a close to work situation, but you see it coming and it has to play out, and this has to happen. It has to part ways. Okay, and then this is the final card, which is the Sun. They say this is the best card in the deck. And it should, after all of this, everything should work out fine. And then at this stage, you'll understand that these others need to happen. This had to happen. And it's a painful, it can be painful, a day, a couple of weeks, or just try to hold your head high and keep going. I'm going to read some cross cards here so that we can get an idea, okay? Very good. Okay. Okay, 9 of Pentacles across the Priestess. This is abundance. Very well. You see the grapes are growing good. Everything's green. Luxury. She's able to take a stroll out and, you know, there's no distress doing this with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is the Destiny card. There's destiny playing out here, and you have to just let it play out. Okay. Okay, King of Wands. King of Wands over this card is, this is someone in your space. He can be, this is an adult, like a coworker. I think it's someone you don't expect, that in silent support. And you're going through this, and this person doesn't see that this story is right. So they might say something to you, but I feel like they're going to be kind of silent. They might say something to you that's very subtle. And this could very well be coming from someone that you're not that close with. They're in your space, but you're not that close with them. As you see, he's not looking forward. He's looking away. He's got other focuses. He might know something that you don't know yet. But he might have kind words or insights. And just know that it's heartfelt and it's not a snarky intention behind it. Okay? Okay, here we go. Ace of Swords. This is new beginnings, new ideas, new things. This can also be some kind of new struggle, new conflict, or anything like that. Which, even if you start a good new thing, you have obstacles, you know, until you learn to work through them. Even doing anything new, there's obstacles or bumps, and it's easy to work through them. And this could be learning to manage finances. Like I said on top of this card, it just might feel like such a stretch. And even if it feels easy, there will come a bump in the road that you're just saying, oh my gosh, what do I do? So be open for that, and also keep going so that it doesn't feel, just know that when you learn new things, you have to work through the bumps. That's just part of the process. Okay, here's Judgment across this Three of Swords. This very well, it lines up with, this looks like Judgment Day on top of this. There will be parting. There will be parting of ways. And it feels like a parting. Just know this is part of your destiny. You have to get through it. Like I said, with these tens, you have to get through it. That's the finish line of those things. And then you go on to your court cards. So these are really kind of basics to getting through your levels. Okay. It's very much also in Edgar Cayce. He speaks of numerology, and number 9 is a finishing number. So if you happen to like him or know of him, but so these are all lined up. Okay, but no, this is your destiny to get past this point. And you have to get past this point because the other things will start presenting themselves. And if you're locked up on this, you aren't receiving to new things. Okay, so please view it that way. If you're locked up on something you should have let go, you should have ended, your new things will be, you won't be receptive to them, you won't be responsive to them, or as responsive. You won't be open to receiving, okay? And that's the big thing. That's a big thing. Okay, and you have the Knight of Wands crossing the Sun. The Knights, I feel like, are often messengers. The Pages are too, but in this case, I feel like the Knight is. He's going forward. He appears to have a clear head and writing fast, and going forward with whatever's next. However, he's facing backwards. So we will look at all the cards afterwards and match them up, okay? One thing I want to point out on this, I think I've seen this before, is that this lizard is here. It's up here and it's here. I am curious to know what that means in this era, the era that these were written, which, but however, the wands, he's at the high end. He's a court card. He is someone that's in your space, different than this, but these two are, you know, looking the same direction. But this is someone that is a youthful energy. Okay. I'm going to pull another one just on this. I just want to, I know that that's a good message actually for all of these. Ride the wave and know you have to get through some of these to get on to the next piece, okay? And these look like two different things. I often think money things can be different than, say, work things, okay? I'm going to pull another one just so that it's known that I've shuffled these on camera, okay? Heal the ouch. Okay. And ride the wave. I like the ride the wave. Heal the ouch. Just move along and even present yourself, like break down after. I've been through work things and it comes 5 o'clock and I get in the car and that's when I, you know, get in the mode of, or did, I used to. So just know that that's my suggestion. Try to just keep it together all day. And then, okay, so this is a different deck. And I'm pulling a card here. The Empress, perfect. Okay, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, and nurture yourself and others. Very nice. Okay. That's an angel deck. It's Angel Tarot. Okay. I'm going to also pull a moon card, Moonology, because I like their messages and they're short and I feel like I'm double shuffling. I shuffle before and then I shuffle on. So, okay. Take inspired action. Very good. Full moon in Virgo. Very nice. Lavish abundance. I feel like that's what this is. And then you also have the luxury card right here as well. So, I don't feel like money's a problem this month, but manage what you do have. Learn to manage for next year and the next year. Okay, and at this time, I'm going to pull the Business Astrology Oracle. I'll pull 2 cards. This is for if you have a business, if you're starting a business, if you're thinking of starting a business. I like to give out some messages on here, okay? And then I'll read these for a more accurate description, okay? 3rd house, communication, and Sagittarius, seeker. Sagittarius is right before Capricorn, so very nice. Okay, so let's see. 3rd house, and the key words are writing, speaking, teaching, brand voice. Okay, and the affirmation is, my business communications are potent and powerful. Very nice. Okay, and then Sagittarius seeker. Okay. The keywords are worldly. This is the archer, which is Sagittarius. Worldly, philosopher, optimistic, expansive. Okay, and the affirmation is, I expand into my business's fullest potential. Okay. Now, very good. Those are good messages. You have a lot of females in your extra cards here, and then the animals up here. But you have a good balance over here. What I'm going to do at this time, this is for the month of August, I'm just going to sort these cards out, okay? So I always like the Destiny card at the top. And we'll put Pentacles right here. And Wands and Cups. And then the Swords here at the bottom. Okay, so Wands, and these are really good cards. Pentacles, and so you have 4 major arcanas. Very nice. 4 major arcanas. Look, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Sun, and High Priestess. I always think this is someone that's supporting you and giving you intuition, insights in decisions or just what to say. Okay. Here's a decision right here. Okay, and here we go with these. All the wands. The wands are looking, this is conflict and struggles. They're looking the other direction. Okay, here's a decision. And here's Pentacles. We have 9, 10, and Queen. Okay. And then here's the, these are your struggles. Decision, struggles, and communication. Okay. Resolution, change. So it looks like there's a lot of things going on this month. But it looks like you have a fair amount of support. People in your corner, people supporting you, people giving you, you know, what to say next or when to be quiet too. When to not say anything. Okay. And there's a good balance here. Looks like a good balance, but quite a active month between these two cards right here. Volatile, but like I said before, this is in your destiny and you have to get through it to get to here. Okay. And yeah. So just know that you have to get through it. Okay. Everything looks good. Let's see, one thing I was going to look at. Okay, 38, 14, 3, and 19 and 9. So if any of those, you have 3 10s in here. If any of those, well, and look at the double, and this one's a 10. The double, 10, that's 20. Here's another 2 X's. Here's a 2. So you have some matches, like subtle matches that are going to when I see that, it appears things are going to give you the idea that things are in your favor, okay? I see like being seated somewhere and it's just one of the best things. You couldn't have planned it, but something's going in your favor, okay? Where it's very much, some things are in your favor that you could have not planned or pre-arranged or anything like that. And take them as a win. Take them as a win. Everything looks good. And we'll see you next month, Capricorn. Yeah, you're getting it. It looks great. Some luxuries. I just had a recent situation where it could be only divine divine intervention that could have gifted me something so luxurious. I can't say that. I arranged for something regular, neutral, and I was upgraded. And I mean, it just shows that things are in my favor, okay? So keep going. You're doing great. And we will see you next month. Thank you.